Do you know the difference between physical and legal custody in Pennsylvania? A lot of parents don't realize there's a significant difference between physical custody and legal custody. I'm David Stearman, a family law attorney here in Pennsylvania. I've handled over 1,000 custody cases both in and outside of the court setting, and I know how overwhelming this process can be. Legal custody is all about decision-making power. It determines who gets to make major life choices for a child. Things like education, medical, mental health care, and religious upbringing. In Pennsylvania, there are two types of legal custody. Shared legal custody, which means both parents have equal say in making major decisions affecting their child or children. Sole legal custody is the alternative to shared legal custody. Sole legal custody gives one parent sole or exclusive decision-making authority. This means that one parent has full decision-making authority without having to consult the other parent. Sole legal custody is infrequently awarded, but can be awarded where one parent or party suffers from a severe psychiatric issue, drug or alcohol addiction, or something which impairs their ability to exercise sound parental judgment or from being available to respond in a timely fashion. Most courts prefer shared legal custody because they want both parents involved in their children's lives. But if one parent is truly unfit, impaired, or simply not involved at all, the court might grant sole legal custody to the other parent or guardian. On the other hand, physical custody is all about where the child lives and who takes care of them daily. Primary physical custody is where one parent has the child the majority of the time. Usually, this includes more than 60% of the overnights. Shared physical custody means both parents have substantial, often equal, but a minimum of 40% of the overnight time with the child or children. Shared physical custody is often awarded where both parents are capable of caring for their children and not impaired in any way. Partial physical custody is when one parent has less than 40% of the overnight time, like weekends or specific weekdays. Ideally, the goal is to maximize the amount of time that parents or guardians have available to care for their children, rather than leaving them in the care of a third-party caregiver. Supervised physical custody means when physical custody periods are supervised by a third party or agency for safety reasons. Then there's sole physical custody. That's when one parent has the child 100% of the time and the other parent or guardian has no physical custody rights. This is extremely unusual, except in cases where one parent is a great danger to the child's safety, not present due to incarceration, or having voluntarily left the jurisdiction. So, how does a judge decide who gets custody? Well, it's not just about who wants it more. First, the court looks at each parent's ability to meet the child's needs. Are you providing a stable home? Can you financially support the child? Are you actively involved in their school and activities? The courts want to know that the child is in a secure, safe, and loving environment. If a child is mature and articulate, the court might consider their preference. That said, a child's preference is only one of 16 factors the court considers. And here's something many people don't even think about. Which parent is more likely to encourage a positive relationship with the other parent? If one parent is constantly bad-mouthing the other or trying to cut them out of the child's life, that can backfire in court. Judges want to see parents working together and collaborating, not using the child as a weapon or pawn. The bottom line is that every case is different, and the court looks at the full picture before making a decision. That's why it's so important to have a strong legal strategy. If you're pursuing custody in court, be sure to supply testimony and evidence that show the court why your involvement is in your child's best interest. Custody litigation can be tough, but knowing your rights is the first step to protecting your relationship with your child or children. If you're currently going through custody litigation or want to understand your options, I'm here to help. Drop a comment below with your questions, and if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more legal insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.